I have a sister living in Kharkov, and it's very hard for me to see this happening, but I think that our president is right. How do you feel about the military operation? The military operation? As they were beaten, fascists should be built. The Ukrainians? No, no, the fascists. Not the Ukrainians people, the Nazis who have captured the power there. Putin is doing everything right. Why? Well, what else are we supposed to be doing? We've been cornered. They're threatening us with nuclear weapon. Who's threatening? What's his name? Zelensky? You know what? I watched the TV and I've seen his own words. Normal, good, based situation. We should have dealt with Ukraine a long time ago. What do you feel about the situation in Ukraine? They're idiots. That's all. So what? Like, why are you... How could you kill a child, right? Like, I get you can kill an adult, but how would you kill a child? Who is killing those children? What do you mean who? They're killing themselves. So who's at fault? Zelensky. Positively? Why? Well, because we have to protect Russians living there. And this is why you think that you should bomb cities. But nobody is bombing cities, aren't you aware? They're just bombing objects. Well, airports, military units, they're located in the city. Not necessarily they are located in the city. But are you ready that this would reflect on the material conditions of Russians' ruble sanctions? Yes, of course. So you're ready to pay for it? Of course. What bombings are you talking about? You just made it up. So you think that's false? Yes, that's false. And who do you think is at fault in this situation? Oh, guys. Probably people. They have created this situation. You know, these kind of Nazis. What, the previous war was not enough for them? I don't know. I cannot understand this. Why? Why are they killing their own people? And do you support the military special operation in Ukraine? Well, generally, yes. Otherwise, how? If not we, then who? Do you support Putin? Yes. If they're telling the truth that they're not killing the civilians and they're liberating them, then yes. I'm in the same opinion. In reality, they're not bombing them, they're getting rid of people who have captured the power there unfairly and terrorize their own citizens. They're not bombing, they are point striking and eradicating the pesticides. Why is it that nobody in the world supports Russia? Oh, probably because they're thinking that we have declared war in Ukraine. That's what I think, that we are attacking Ukraine and against something, perhaps, and they don't care. But in reality, that's their own fault. How do you feel about the Ukrainian army? Nazis? Nazis, yes, of course. How do you feel about the Ukrainian army? The Ukrainian army, bad, they're fascists. You know, I don't even understand whether there is a Ukrainian army, because it is my understanding that against us today, or against who we're protecting, are those people who have nothing to do with the army, because the army cannot fight against their own people. How do you feel about the Ukrainian army? Oh, very well, did you see that? Show it to the camera. We're not leaving our own fuck. And my fucking son is going there in Ukraine at any day now to fight. Bad. But the fact that they're getting liberated, this is of course good. The Ukrainians themselves. This is obviously very good. And what do you think is happening there, to your point of view? Oh, well, there is a process of a liberation. Do you trust the information that is being delivered by media? Not all. Only the main central official ones that are trusted. What's according to you is happening there? Well, they're fighting. So a war between Russia and Ukraine. Yes, what else? Well, they're saying that there's a military special operation. Well, special operation, war, it's the same thing. People are dying. Well, of course I support it. They're bombing Belgorod Oblast, and you think the Ukrainians at fault here? Well, who do you think is at fault? I don't know, I'm asking you. Well, of course the Ukrainians are at fault here. As the president is doing is correct. Yes. Our president is correct and we support him. Do you support Vladimir Putin? Yes, I support. He's doing the right thing. He's saving his own people. What do you think has led to this? Politics. Zelensky. We Russians should support these Ukrainians to help them. Do you support the special operation? Yes, yes. Do you support Putin? Yes. Should have been done a long time ago. Since 2014, when Yanukovych, we should have done similar things we did in Kazakhstan. Negatively, I have two grandpas at war. One has died in Yeln encirclement, the other came from Voronezh to Budapest. They didn't fight so that there will be war today. I'm against war. So you don't support Putin? What do you mean? I support Putin. I'm against discord and civil strife in Ukraine. Why do you think has led to this? Nationalism. Nationalists. And what should we do about it? The regular Russians and president. Support the president. Fully support the president. That's my point of view. So support the president. Yes, of course you should support and save the Ukrainians. We're brothers. You think the Ukrainians need to be saved? Yes, of course. Who do you think is at fault here? The United States, probably, as always. What can you do about it? I don't know. Not to give up, not to compromise, I think. Ukraine should be saved.